Here's a tale of two schools in Inglewood. Altgeld Elementary is shutting down, but the building remains open. Wentworth Elementary moving there and taking over, making everyone unhappy about something.
Each day I speak with my students. My staff has begun to prepare my students, and once the decision is made, we'll get everybody excited about this.
Principal Dina Everidge gets to keep her job, her faculty, staff, and students, but not the 100-plus-year-old building that she's been building into a place of inspiration for more than 2 years.
A lot of the murals that have been created and are in place are actually going to be moved with us.
Moved about 8 blocks away to another underutilized school in Inglewood. Altgeld Elementary becomes Wentworth. Everybody's getting nearly 400 new classmates.
They're writing letters to each other, Skyping with one another. So we've already planned as joint transition teams to craft, ways for them to begin to know each other.
This is the school I grew up at. This is John P. Allgeld to us. This is not going to be Wentworth to us.
So I don't know why they're transitioning over. They bringing a new school over here for what? What they think is going to make the school better?
Altgeld parents are up in arms, especially since the current test scores at Wentworth are not higher across the board. But unlike Altgeld, Wentworth students have been on a tear in the right direction.
What is the change on X?
The adults at Wentworth are glad to have a sure job for next year, but the move would be bittersweet.
I've been a teacher here for 27 years, and I was a student here from kindergarten to 8th grade, so I've been here just about all of my life.
We're going to do a great job wherever we are, but this just feels like home.
Since longtime staffer Zelda Brooks does live here, we walk the walk, as they say, with her. The blocks may look the same to us, but where you don't know could hurt you.
We got 5 different games. From here, when you cross the Racine, it's another game. When you cross in May, it's another game.
By the time students get here, forget being frightened, they'll be tired. It took a half an hour to get from 69th and Sangamon to 71st and Loomis. Transportation is definitely going to be an issue. Another relocation issue, Wentworth loses a great next-door neighbor. In fact, the Salvation Army built this brand new center to partner with the school and offer the students free activities and services.
A lot of the social workers or the providers show up and right in the midst of a crisis in schools.
Of course, schools in crisis overall is what this plan claims to address. CPS promising the money it saves will save the district, give the schools the resources they need to stop the epidemic of failure.
And so I think when you look at what the outcome is promised to be, then that allows you to not choose sides, but to choose children.
Now, school leaders at Altgeld, the school proposed to close, declined to talk to us. They're still fighting very hard against this plan, and frankly, we're hearing this might be another case where you see the mayor and CPS back down, with the safety issue being key. We also want to remind you we do have live coverage of the hearings throughout the day tomorrow on myfoxchicago.com as well as on Fox 32 News.